Hi, good morning. I'm Kemi Omololu-Olunloyo, Dr. KOO in Ibadan, Nigeria. The date is November 25th, 2018. I'm a clinical pharmacist, a journalist, and a PR specialist. And we are here November 25th, 2018. The time is 10 o'clock in the morning, local time. It's a Sunday morning. And this masterclass is about HIV. The topic of my masterclass is HIV awaits oral sex lovers. And there's a reason why I made it real graphic like that. First, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Okay, aside from me being a clinical pharmacist, I'm an HIV pro care pharmacist. What is a pro care pharmacist? In the United States in 1999, a drugstore, which is the largest drugstore in the United States, CVS, Consumer Value Store, CVS drugstore, the largest in the US, created a program called CVS Pro Care. Created a program called CVS Pro Care. And that program had to do with HIV and fertility drugs, the most expensive drug therapies in history of pharmacy. Well, I trained as a pro care pharmacist, and I'm one of the first six in the entire United States. Yeah, a Nigerian. And Kemi Omololu-Olunloyo to history, Abby. Some of you say past glory, past glory. You don't even know what I have back there. It's not even past glory. Current, present, future glory. Because Nigerians don't know me. I didn't live in Nigeria for almost 39 years. So get to know what I need to do to help you. HIV is very rampant in Nigeria. I believe we're still number one in Nigeria right now. Yeah, Nigeria should be number one. The Ministry of Health in Nigeria is not doing enough for HIV. They're not. For example, I'll give you a statistic that most Nigerians never even heard of. Okay, that statistic came from a state called Zamfara State. Today, Zamfara State is one of the most violent states in the nation of Nigeria. And what they do over there, okay, is a lot of bandits, a lot of Boko Haram like terrorism and terrorists everywhere in Zamfara. It's a very, very dangerous area. A couple of years ago, USAID, United States agency, came and found in a survey and actual research that 94,000 women were carrying the HIV virus over there and they were pregnant. 94,000 pregnant women are HIV positive. I mean, I know it's hard for you to believe what I'm saying, but you need to go on the internet and just Google it. 94,000 pregnant women with HIV. It'll come up in Zamfara State. It was a nightmare. 2014, I remember when we went there. Why were they all pregnant with HIV? Because the Muslim religion says polygamy is fine. 4 wives to a house. And the man goes out and has sex with prostitutes and whatnot. Brings it home to the wives. All of them catch it. They're all pregnant at the same time, different times, and they're all carrying HIV. And our goal is to make sure we treat them in utero, meaning that while they're pregnant with those babies, we treat them. Drugs are very expensive. That's why we have USAID giving us $65 million every year, or even more. The drugs are very expensive. Then we have the gay population who can't come out to get drugs because we have an anti-gay law. Are we a stupid country or what? You know what I mean? So the pregnant woman, some of them would take the drugs, some wouldn't take the drugs. Some of them that didn't take the drugs had babies with HIV. I'm telling you, I've seen some of those babies and I've seen the outcome. Because of religion, because of they don't want to take this drug. You must treat a pregnant woman who has HIV while she's pregnant, or else she's going to have an HIV positive baby and it's problems for life. Now let's go back to the point of my masterclass here. The point of my masterclass really is because of oral sex. Now, who doesn't like oral sex? Do you like oral sex? Huh? It depends. Don't let me just say that. Don't let me talk on behalf of people who doesn't like oral sex. Oral sex basically is when you use your mouth to stimulate somebody else's genitalia. I'm a woman. I can lie down all day and a man just gives me head. Abby, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's great. I mean, someone like me, I was circumcised. So FGM people, we can love that forever because it's still that spot there called the G spot. And when you hit it with your tongue very well, I'm okay. I'll be your friend for life, right? Okay. Now, giving oral sex to a man, not my thing. Personally, I'm just open and blunt. I'll tell you the way. It's not my thing. I don't like, what's it called? I have to demonstrate this. You know, um, you know how Jill Scott had her microphone? I really have to demonstrate this. Okay, let's say this is the man's penis. My whole mouth inside it, right? And then doing it up and down. No, it's not my thing. Some men like it. All men like it. Some women love it. You can go into the porn stars and the videos and you'll see them loving that oral sex, giving head, they call it. It's not safe. Oral sex is not safe. We got a problem. Semen, you can contract HIV. When I say you can contract HIV by semen, so who should I have oral sex with? Who should I later and let them service me? It better be somebody you know well. I mean, that person better know you well. I don't have sex around. I don't have other partners. When I'm dating you, I just finished breaking up with somebody last year. If I'm dating you, I'm the only one. Okay? So I have to kind of have an assurance to that guy that I'm not actually doing a lot of other things with other men because that guy is actually intaking my semen. So I have to be careful. There's HIV in semen, it's in vaginal fluids, it's in breast milk. Pregnant women, once they have HIV babies, especially in Zamfara, many of those women, they could not breastfeed. That was the problem. There was a double jeopardy thing. The ones that didn't take the drugs, they had HIV babies. The ones that took the drugs had non-HIV babies, but they cannot breastfeed because it actually goes in the breast milk. HIV is in the blood. It's prominent in the semen. You know what I'm saying? And what we have today is in the porn industry. I don't know about Nigeria's porn industry, but in the porn industry, what we have now is we have the whole what's it called? Wear the condom before you do a blowjob. You know what I'm saying? So wear the condom before you do a blowjob kind of thing. You don't really get the whole fun if you're like sucking on a condom, I think. But some condoms, you know those what's it called? You know those latex ones that are very tight. Who makes that? Durex or somebody that you can actually, you know, give the man the feel he wants. That one could be good. You have to be very careful when you're performing oral sex, especially on women. If I have HIV now and I'm lying down with my legs wide open and my man's face is like between my legs, you know I'm already in another land. The orgasm is so good, but if I have HIV, that guy is going to get HIV, period. So female condoms, right? Let's talk about those. They actually exist. Um, Doctors and professionals like me, we tell people don't be putting um, saran wrap. You know the wraps that they use or nylon, those clear things that they use to wrap amala, eba, and all that. Those nylon things. Don't use those and say you're performing oral sex because semen can still go through it. So if possible, get a latex female condom. I know they sell them in Nigeria. You just have to look for them. But it's one of these things that we have to say risks outweigh benefits. I mean, if it's my husband, it's just me. You know what I mean? That's how we should keep it. But if it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, be careful. HIV transmits. HIV is in the body. It's everywhere. It's in diarrhea. It's in weight loss. It's in coughing. It's in night sweats. I mean, sweating at night. And boy, do we sweat at night here. It took light at what? 2 a.m. this morning. Right now, it's 10:09. 8 hours ago, no light. This is my last master class till afternoon because I have to turn the generator on. So if I have HIV and I'm sweating, I can actually transmit it to my partner. Yeah, it's everywhere. So you have to be careful. Those of you that have sex with prostitutes, continue because what happens to you is that, well, of course, when the prostitutes is done, they go. But if you're have sex with those curl girls, those run girls, you're laying down in bed with them later, Abby. So when they start sweating, well, good luck to you. You have to be careful. All right. You must be very, very careful when you're doing a lot of things. Latex condoms are the best. Okay, they're strong, they're rubber, and they stop HIV from passing through. All right, so try to use them. Okay. Pregnancy is not the biggest thing right now. It's really the HIV stuff. Okay. You must have safer sex. All right. Put that condom on. You know, when you put the condom on, you have to actually hold the tip very carefully. To have safer sex, you can also put some what's it called? Um, Lubricants that have nonoxynol 9 that'll actually kill the sperm faster so that you don't get to transmit it to somebody else. and get them pregnant. So pregnancy and HIV are the main thing. HIV moves from person to person. It can in the body. It can just, I mean, this stuff can do a lot to you. So as a pharmacist who is a pro-care pharmacist, I always tell people, take caution. Any questions? Nothing in this chat. Any questions? The guys are having sex with each other. The guys, gay guys, are having anal sex. So if you're having anal sex, okay, I don't hate gay people because you sit down there castigating gay people saying they're having anal sex when you are having the same anal sex with your girlfriend. So don't castigate HIV, and don't castigate gay people. In Canada, I used to distribute condoms to gay people in the parade, in the gay parade. I used to be a volunteer for the Toronto Police, and we'll give, spread the condom and tell them to give us tips. Just put a spin to the word tip. Crime tip, that kind of stuff. Crime stoppers. Dangerous sex. If you're having anal sex, see, with a male partner in the anus. I don't like anal sex personally as a female. I don't. Every boyfriend I've had has tried it, but I don't like it. There's just some things I wouldn't do. So another right partner, right? Okay, guys, if you're doing gay sex, I want gay people to start following me on this YouTube channel, especially all the gay guys in Lagos that can't come out. They come out by dressing as transvestites half the time. If you're having sex with your partner, please wear a condom because anal sex is the same as sex, period. Okay, because that's the only way you guys can have sex. You're going to transmit HIV if you don't wear a condom. Yeah, HIV goes straight from the condom, straight from the penis to the, what's it called? I don't care what position you have sex in. Some people like it like this. Women on top of the men, they'll be on top of the men like this. I like that position personally. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're lying down, your man is on top of you. And I don't care if it's, what's that other one? Doggy style that you're like, the man is behind you, Are you not enjoying this video? Really great, man. 54 years old. My children are watching this video. My sons, for that matter. My son is 31, 27, and 18. They're watching this video. Okay, so doggy style. All right. So you're like this. Let me close my eyes. You're like, okay. On top of the man. 77. You don't know that one. I created that one. On the side kind of thing. Or I'm lying down and the man is on top of me. I don't care what position you're in. If you don't wear a condom, you are going to get HIV. Some people are saying, oh, I wouldn't get it. Let's forget pregnancy right now. You get pregnant, period. But I won't catch HIV because I'm on top. What kind of mentality is that? You will catch HIV no matter what sex position. That's what I'm trying to say over there. Wear that latex condom. Avoid lambskin condoms. Lambskin condoms are not good, though. They're not really good. It's dangerous sex. I mean, it's very tough for me to tell you guys, but those of you that are doing this blowjob thing, make sure there's a condom on that penis. You know where it's been. That's really what it is. If you're doing oral sex on that level, that kind of stuff. Now, there's another position that I got to tell you guys. Okay, they're really crazy guys. I love those kinds. They'll lie down. The guy's lying down. Remember I said you can have sex like this. And now you can actually sit down on the man's face. Okay. And the man is licking you. What is it called? Calling. It's one horrible word. As a journalist, I'm supposed to know spellings of everything. Collingitis, colonitis. What? You know the word I'm talking about. The big word for oral sex for a woman. If a woman is sitting on top of your face and you're licking the woman's enjoying. I'm like, ooh, I'm enjoying that sex so much. Okay, without a condom, a female condom, you better make sure the person you're having it with your wife or your girlfriend, because it's not going to work. If it's somebody that you don't know out there, you're going to move that HIV from person to person. Let me tell you the best way to do it, okay? Take a latex condom, cut it, okay? And the woman will hold that condom to their pussy. All right? The woman will hold that condom to their pussy. Then the woman will sit on top and then you start to do the stuff. You see how I am? And the woman can like, it's hard because my hands are actually going down like this. Okay, so the woman will sit on top of your face. But the hands are gonna be here holding that condom, and you better start licking and banging your face on that woman's pussy. That's the only way you can get that satisfaction without catching HIV. If you don't do it that way, you can catch HIV if you don't know your woman. I'm telling you, my masterclasses are fun because I'm down to earth and I tell you exactly the way it is. Okay, don't start using my videos for masturbation and stuff because I know you're gonna do it. You like that kind of stuff when you see me all sexy and stuff. Okay, needles, needles, needles. Do you guys like needles? Do you like injecting yourself with drugs if you're drug users? I don't like drug users. I don't want people using drugs. But if you're one of those drug users, many of them in Lagos are using heroin and cocaine and stuff. You say heroin people, you're gonna get HIV because you shoot yourself heroin, you're high, you give it to the next person. That's how they caught HIV all over America. Okay, so America now started this needle program. We'll give you free needles, we'll give you clean needles, we'll give you this, we'll give you that. Okay, at the same time, we're not promoting drug use because we're giving clean needles. But I got a little bit fussy in the beginning, but at the end, I joined the. If you can't beat them, join them. I joined the race because I'm an HIV experienced pharmacist. I'm an HIV expert, and I'm not gonna let people get HIV as compared to, use drugs. Use your drugs safely. That was what the thing was. Breastfeeding, you cannot breastfeed if you have HIV because you're passing that breast milk to the baby. You must use a bottle if you have HIV. Remember? That's it. Now, finally, before I go, this my video is about oral sex, okay? I wanted to tell you that some things about HIV which are myths, okay? Myths about HIV that you guys have. You say that I can't use a toilet. I want to shit. I want to poop. I can't use the toilet outside because of HIV. No, you can't catch HIV through toilet seats. Let me tell you the worst toilet in the world is Port Harcourt prison. When they held me in the prison for 6 months, 3 different times. I used to pay girls money just to go wash the toilet for me. Can you imagine? You just finish a good meal, you want to shit. You have to pay an inmate in cell two. The village girls and the cottage girls, the low class ones. You'll call them, you give them 1,000 naira, tell them to go wash the toilet. You pick the toilet you want. The clean one is always number 7. Clean that toilet, 500 naira. When it's ready, she'll come and call me, then I go shit, then she'll flush it, do everything. Isn't that something? The prison. So I've seen a lot. Toilet infections I caught while I was there. It's horrible. I talked about that in my interview. But HIV itself, you don't catch that. There were 38 of us with HIV over there. 75 inmates, 38 with HIV. When they told us, nobody knew who it was. So we just were more careful. And me being an expert and a professional in that prison, I became like a health educator to all of them. Because they all, oh, you give me, you give me. You can't catch it by kissing. You can't catch it by using the same laptop or using the same phone as someone or licking ice cream. You can't catch it by so many or holding someone. Okay, it's blood and body fluids, HIV. Okay? Do you have HIV? Go and get a test to know. If you don't get a test, you can live with this stuff incubating in you until you get really, really sick. Get it, know it. There's many people living with HIV and they have done well. Look at Magic Johnson. That's the only one I always talk about, the prototype. Talk to your doctor, counselor, everything. You're not alone. You have me, Kemi Omololu-Olunloyo. I'm a clinical pharmacist, journalist, and PR specialist. And I worked as a medical reporter at CNN Medical. I also work as a special medical correspondent for NTA News in Nigeria. I'm sure most of you don't even know that. During the Ebola period, and I did a lot of work on sickle cell. I'm going to address the sickle cell crisis thing on what killed Tosin Bucknor, because people are saying I haven't talked about it. I really didn't know Tosin. I didn't talk to her. She didn't talk to me. I didn't know her well. She was an OAP in Lagos, and she had a sickle cell crisis. Buhari's daughter Zulaya died of a sickle cell crisis. So did El-Rufai's daughter, niece. A lot of people with prominent people have died of sickle cell crisis. We use prominent people to make health education more aware because they are prominent. What about the layman, the everyday man that doesn't have it? I'm going to do some of my master classes in Yoruba so you can understand what's going on. I'm a very simple, plain person. I like to buy things that are cheap on the streets. I don't like to waste money. I like to save for a rainy day, but I'm plain and simple. If I go out now and I want to go to the market, I'm going to take a bike. I'm in my bedroom. You see the cupboard in the back and my curtain. I do my master classes here. I don't have to dress up and put makeup for you. Okay, that's why I left Instagram for now. I want to start teaching stuff here on YouTube. Questions? Any questions? Ask me a question before I go. I know this was a risque, whatever, that kind of stuff. Gay man, if you want to contact me privately, you can email me, you can DM me on this YouTube channel. I think there's an inbox there. You can send me private emails. I can help you with all your gay sex, HIV prevention. And anyone that tells me that I'm supporting HIV, I'm supporting gay people or homosexuality, better be careful because I don't like that. Okay? And the government who says 10 years for anyone that supports gays, come and get me, come and arrest me. I'm ready for you. Okay? I'm ready for you. Health education is very important for HIV people. Benue State, which I'm visiting very soon, 1 million people had HIV there in the last 10 years, followed by River State. Now it's Rivers, Lagos, and Benue, HIV. Big numbers. And what are they doing? Government after government, they're just looting our funds. $65 million a year for HIV, but half of the population can come out because of the gay law. So that's it. Guys, thank you so much. My computer's about to die. If you're watching from overseas, sorry, this is Nigeria. We have sporadic power failure. So I have to go turn on a generating set now. Take a shower, eat breakfast, and I'll be back 10:22. Probably I'll be back at 1 o'clock for the next master class. Watch some of my videos. There's a lot. And have a nice day. Kemi Omololu-Olunloyo, pharmacist, journalist, and PR specialist. At HNN Africa on all social media. At Kemi Olunloyo on Twitter, on Instagram.